Boya production.
Right, welcome back. You join me in my sleeping attire. Right, so I did a runner flap delete on this car, and pretty much I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen when you give it a runner flap delete and you don't map the car. Okay, now watch this. Your car at cold start is gonna be horrible. Okay. Your car is gonna sound like this. It's not really doing it, is it? Oh, here we go. It's constantly going to be misfiring at cold start. It's going to be like, you can't really hear it. It's like, but the first time that you get the runner flap delete, your car is going to be like, because the cold start is going to be horrible. After the cold start dies away, am I all black or is it alright? You can zoom in if you want, but yeah. But after the cold start dies, it's going to be back to normal. So you might have done the runner flap delete, and then when you start the car up, right, and it's just misfiring like this. You see now, it's starting to cool down because there's no runner flaps anymore. Whenever it's a cold start, it's got nothing to close the fucking airways, alright? So it's pretty much going to send all the looking out. Now it's alright. Well, it's still cold start. You can see the revs still over 1. Okay. But because I did the runner flaps, and then yesterday I started the car and the car was like gang. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I turned the car off. I got scared. I called Nadeem. I was like, yo, my car's like misfiring real bad. He was like, I told you, you stupid idiot. Your car's gonna be bad from cold start. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't listen to you, do I? So if you ever do a runner flap delete, you see now, bring it here, right? You see now? Now it's perfectly fine. Everything's good. The sound is back to normal. Okay. So on the initial, today is a hot day. If it was a really cold day, it would be even worse because it would be like rum. But then once it dies down, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah. Also, it can be a good thing because you shouldn't drive your car on a cold start, and pretty much if it's misfiring like that, you're not going to drive it. So what that tells me is the car's pretty much ready for a remap. So if your car was remapped and you gave it a swirl flap delete, it depends on whoever's mapped it if they've coded that out. So pretty much this car still thinks it's got runner flap delete, so on a cold start it's trying to manage the cold start by opening and closing the flaps, but there ain't no fucking flaps. So pretty much it needs a remap, and whoever's gonna remap it needs to code it in like, yo, I ain't got no runner flaps. So then it'll be a smooth thing, but for now it's just like every time cold start. Okay, so you might be panicking at home and be like, whoa, what the fuck is your runner flap delete? It just needs a remap, that's it. After remap, you'll be perfectly fine. Okay, bye.